This is for every Christian telling me to do my research. This is part 2 for every Christian in my DMs telling me to read the Bible and sending me YouTube links from believer websites as if that proves something. Let me tell you something. The moment you put the Bible down, Jesus no longer exists, because the only place he ever lived was inside that book. No historical document, no statue, no bones, no verified eyewitness account. Just a story in a book you were taught not to question, and that doesn't sound alarming to you. Let's really think about this. When you were born, you didn't know God. You didn't know Jesus. You didn't even know sin. What did you have? Instinct, intuition, energy, emotion. You cried when you were hungry. You felt love, you felt fear, but you didn't worship anything. You had to be taught religion. You had to be programmed to fear hell. You had to be told what to believe by other imperfect humans. And here's the real question. Why would a perfect God need imperfect humans to spread his word? Why would a divine, all-powerful creator write a book when he could speak to everyone directly? You don't think that's odd? An all-knowing God chooses a book in limited languages, full of contradictions, passed through popes, kings, and colonizers, instead of just talking to all of us at once? That's not divine logic. That's organized religion. And your entire belief system, it's based on what someone told you, what someone else said, about what someone else believed, about what someone else wrote down. You don't have spiritual memory. You have religious instruction. That's not awakening. That's indoctrination dressed in holy words. And let's be real. If the Bible truly had the power to liberate you, you wouldn't have access to it. The colonizer never shares power, never hands the oppressed a tool that could truly set them free. They didn't give our ancestors the Bible to save them. They gave it to control, erase, and pacify them. They stripped your land, your language, your name, and gave you scripture. That wasn't salvation. It was spiritual enslavement. Bonus. Let's talk gospel music for a second. Y'all won't like this, but it's the truth. Stop listening to gospel music. That's not a praise break. It's a spell. It's designed to trigger your trauma, keep you emotionally dependent, make you feel broken, make you surrender your power, put you back on your knees. It's spiritual trap music, not to liberate you, but to bind your energy in emotional submission. Real music raises your vibration. Gospel lowers it while convincing you it's lifting you up. That's the trap. Final thought. Jesus only exists inside the pages they gave you, and your entire belief system is based on trusting the very people who built their empires on your oppression. You're not following truth. You're following a script. And I'll leave you with this. Never worship the same God as your oppressor, because the God that justified slavery, genocide, and colonization, but demanded your loyalty through it all, was never your God. That God was a tool, a cage, a system. So if your salvation requires submission to the same God who oversaw your oppression, then what you're worshiping isn't holy, it's historical programming. Let that sink in.